Hi everyone, this is Heidi with Downtown NorCal Live, and today I want to introduce you to a hero. There are heroes among us, and with all of the kids returning to school, one of the things that's kind of sad is that some of them might miss, and I'm sorry for the glare, their yearly photo, their class photo. This happens to be my son's, and I hope he doesn't kill me. But I want to introduce you to a local photographer. Her name is Julia Awa. And here she is. Hi, Julia.
Hello, hi Heidi.
Julia, she owns, pardon me, I'm having a little technical difficulty. She owns Vis Photography. And you have decided to run a fundraiser to support fire victims. And the way you're going to do that is to offer those student photography sessions this weekend. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, that's correct. So, when the fire started, I immediately thought, like, how can I help? And a couple of years ago, my friend Carrie, who's an event planner, and I decided to put together a fundraiser to support the people affected by the wildfires, the Camp Fire. And so this time around, I started thinking about everything that's going on with COVID and kids doing distance learning, including my own kids. And I thought, what's missing this year? We aren't going to school, and our kids are not getting those school pictures that we all love. So after I had seen a few different people like talking about, asking about, if school photos were going to happen, I thought, let's see if we can put this together as a fundraiser and offer parents to bring their kids to get those school photos, and we'll take all of the money that we earn from that and donate it to the people who have been affected by the fires. So.
Now you're going to be doing this distanced outside at the Arboretum and not the typical kind of backdrop setting to be safe. And that's happening this weekend. You started with one day, and then what happened?
Yeah, so we put out, one day on a Sign Up Genius to see what would happen. And I think within hours, I had people, saying, oh, it's full, darn it, we missed it. And so we opened up a second day, and that filled up I think in less than an hour. So it is full. I have had some requests for maybe adding a third day. So, anybody can keep their eyes out and see if it happens that we do end up adding a third day, maybe down the road, maybe in a few weeks or something, just depending on how this all goes. But yes, outdoors at the Arboretum, we'll be doing, all of the COVID safety precautions, and it should be fun. It should be fun to see all the kids and their families come out for it.
For sure. You yourself are also a busy mother of 4. Your oldest is 10, your youngest is 1. How are you doing it?
Yeah, so my oldest is 12, so starting junior high this year, and then all the way down to a little busy toddler, and it is probably one of the most challenging times to be a parent right now. I think every day it's just go, go, go. I'm sure all the parents out there can relate. Like, I don't think anybody really knows how they're doing it. We're just somehow doing it and getting by. So yeah, that's about, yeah, we're just surviving at this point.
And also running your own business. Let's talk about Vis Photography. What services can you offer and suggestions can you make for families who, may not be thinking about marking this time, but it is an important time, even though hard?
Absolutely. Yeah. So my main focus right now is, family photos. I do a lot of family photos, especially with the holidays coming up. A lot of people start thinking about getting their photos taken, just to mark each year. And I know that this year does feel strange and uncertain for a lot of people. But I do think it's still so important just to commemorate, each year, and also just to document how your family is growing and changing. Your kids are going to still be bigger next year, and you'll still hopefully love to see like those little faces and how they've changed from year to year. So even though it doesn't feel the same maybe this year, I think it's still important to get photos, even if it's just with your iPhone or something, but just take that time to to document your family. Yeah, and for my own sessions, you know, obviously it'll be different this year, in the sense that, you know, I'm going to have to stay farther apart. I'll be wearing a mask. I'll be taking all of those precautions, doing all those precautions, but I still am well equipped to, you know, take pictures from far away and still get some, you know, really, really nice shots for people. So, yeah.
So in the, back to the photography that you're doing this weekend for student photos, we mentioned, we were talking before we came on camera, and you mentioned that kids can have a mask optional photo.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, why not remember that this is the year that you had to wear a mask and this is the year that things were a little different. And so I am going to offer that to people when they arrive. You know, we can do 2 photos. We can do one with a mask and one without, and you'll have that memory, have that memory there of this different time.
If people would like to thank you for this generous contribution you're making to our community by accessing your regular services, how can they reach you?
So yeah, the best way to find me is on Facebook and on Instagram. On Facebook, I'm facebook.com/Julia Awa Photography, and Instagram, I'm at Vis Photography, and then my website is juliaawaphotography.com. So all those have links to get in touch.
All right, and I will be tagging that in the both posts. So
Thank you.
I have been talking to Julia Awa. She is the owner of Vis Photography. Julia, I want to just extend our community's thanks to you for what you and Carrie are doing for such an important 2 needs right there, for fire victims and for our kids.
Well, thank you, Heidi. It was great to speak with you today.
Thanks, and I'll see everyone at Explore at Science Center tomorrow.